Welcome today to my free Easter demonstration of mediumship. When I, as a medium, connect on the other side by simply pushing out and becoming aware of my spirit body, my expanded spirit body, I'm able then to connect with those that have passed on, those on the other side of life. Okay. I don't have any idea how they're going to come in, what they're going to say, how they're going to say it. But the beautiful part of what I can say with confidence, and this is Lillian's philosophy, I'm gonna ask everybody to mute themselves, please. All right, mute yourself so there's no background noise. Is that they're always gonna come in to meet your need. So I always in the beginning, and I always say this, I used to be so sad when I began to do demonstrations of mediumship, because I said, oh my God, there was 100 people and everybody was important. You know, I feel like I want to give everybody a message. Why can't I give everybody a message? Well, that's impossible, right? And so I started to observe and I started to watch and I started to see patterns. And what I found and what I saw was that I had people messaging me after demonstrations of mediumship saying, oh my God, that girl got a message and it hit my heart, because I could take everything that she was saying for my grandmother, and there was commonalities there. So spirit looks at the percentage of commonalities that you have within this demonstration, and they decide, in my philosophy, who's going to come in and who's going to touch, so that everybody's touched. Okay, so don't think that if you didn't get a message today, that you weren't seen by your loved ones, that they didn't show up, that they didn't love you. Okay, they all show up all the time, and again, they look at what is the most important need that this group, okay, has today. So when the souls come in, I feel, I hear, I see, I know that I want to say. I do not want you guys to feed me information. I don't want to add information. So I have to be a good medium and you guys have to be good sitters, okay? Which means I'm going to ask you for a simple yes or a simple no. And you're going to give me that simple yes or no if you could take that information. If I ask you how so, that means that maybe I'm needing to sort something out. Maybe I have two souls and I want to sort it out. But don't feed me information, because then we're gonna kind of want what we want, and we might want to, switch what they're trying to say. And we don't want to do that. We want to keep what they're trying to say as pure as possible. When a soul comes in, they're looking at your need, they're looking at the memories they had with you. But my goal as a medium is to bring them to life. My goal as a medium is to be the clearest, most beautiful voice that I can be for them. Okay. So they're going to come in and I'm going to tell you about their personality, how they were, perhaps what they did for a living, how they looked. It's going to be mainly about them. Now, in a demonstration, I'm going to give each person about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, each person will get about 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to do this for about an hour or so. And if, again, you could take the information, I want you to give me a clear yes, a clear no. Come off of mute and tell me your name and tell me what you could take. Okay, I will let spirit sort it out. I'm not going to sort it out. I'm going to let spirit sort it out. Again, I ask everybody to stay on mute because it creates background noise and it's hard for some people to hear. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and begin. I have to warn you guys that I get excited and I read very quickly. So please keep your ears open. I move a lot. This is just how I move the power. When I'm feeling spirit, is what I do. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming on. I know that I have students here. I know that I have people that have never been to a demonstration. I have people that have, and I'm thankful to share 1 hour of this beautiful day with you guys. I used to do this every year and every holiday, and this year I didn't. I didn't do it for New Year's Eve. So I'm back on track, guys. I'm going to do this every holiday because it's important for us to honor those that we have lost to the other side and include them today. I got to tell you, and this has been on my mind since I decided to do this morning. I was like, you know what, girlfriend, get it together, send that Zoom invite and get these people on here because they matter and make the spirit world matter today. I had somebody that came to me immediately and told me, this is a soul on the other side of life, that today it's a special day for him. It's a male, and he's making me feel as if it's a special day for him today. And he tells me, this is a phenomenal man because he's so positive, even communicating with me. He's saying, it doesn't matter if this is when I died or when I was born. Today is a special day for me. And it almost feels as if there's somebody here. I feel like that he's coming in for a family member, a female family member that would be here today. I want to say this was a grand man, tall man, very disciplined man in life. no room for changing plans. He would have stuck to what he decided to do on his schedule on a daily basis and all the days of his life, really, I want to say. Who can understand someone today that would have passed, or it would be their birthday, or there's a celebration day here for sure.
I can, Lillian.
Okay. And you could understand the celebration day today.
For Easter, yes. But there's also upcoming birthday.
There's an up and coming birthday. Okay. Can anybody understand today being a special day?
Yeah, Lillian.
I can.
Okay, thank you, Lisa, so much. I feel like it's today. I feel like I want to say today's the day that this soul is talking about. I'm going to ask everybody to please stay on mute unless that you're communing with me. So Naomi, today would be a date of passing or a date of birth, please?
Yes.
A date of passing. Perfect.
Today would be the 1 year of passing.
1 year passing. Phenomenal. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for right there. Woo! You saw how my body moved with that? I move with it, girl. And this would be a male. Is that correct? This is a male that's passed on the other side? Yeah. Yeah, we got him. And you would understand that there's also a female with him on the other side as well. Would you understand a female with him? Because you got to know that the female's next to him. You got to know that they're coming in together. You got to know that they're celebrating today. Woo! My hairs are standing up, and I know for a fact that your hairs are standing up because that is their calling card.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
That is their calling card. When they come in to be with you, that's how you know that they're there, because your hair stand up. All my hairs are standing as I feel their presence. Now, I definitely want to. Yay, I love it. Great. Okay, so I want to stay with one at a time because that's the discipline that I like to have in my mediumship, but I got to be honest with you, they want to come in together. So I'm going to honor them right now, and I'm going to go back and forth, you understand?
Yes.
So I want to say with the male that's coming in, he would have been loud and proud. He was very, very, I feel like that there was so much potential in his direction in life when he passed away. He's telling me that I had so much going for me in my life. He was somebody that had a plan of action. He kept that plan of action, like he was trying to change his life, because life wouldn't have been that way for him a year prior to his passing. You understand that?
Yes.
Because I feel like a year prior to his passing, he was struggling. He was trying to figure life out. You know, he was trying to get it together mentally in some way here. But but even though he struggled, he definitely pushed through it and found his vision, and then he was gone. I feel,
absolutely.
You know, I feel like you need to hold that. You know, I feel like I want to bring his smile into what I'm saying, because I feel like his smile, it lifted up anybody around him. I feel like he was an earth angel. I feel like he liked to, you know, hug people all the time. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you. I feel like if he could nourish anybody, even people that he didn't know, he would nourish them. I feel like he was cute and he knew it. I feel like there's this sassiness with him as well, but not arrogance. You understand? Oh, yeah. He was so handsome that I would be conceited if I was him. But I know that he wasn't. I know that he was humble. Yeah. I know that there's a picture that you carry of him, correct? There's a picture that you carry of him. Yes, thank you. And I know that he's saying, I'm happy because this year, you started this year feeling better. This is the first year that you're not, you know, it's been a year, like you stated, but I know that he's saying, this is the first, you're starting to smile and really feel like you want to smile. You're starting to live because you know that we're living life with you. You understand?
Yes. Yes. And I believe it with all my heart.
You're lifted, your grief lifted from you. Something changed in January. Something really, something that you did change that grief and lifted it up. I feel like I want to say we. So he told me we. So did this male pass with this female?
No, she passed years before him, but that was her baby. This is she's my cousin.
Yeah.
You know, that's her nephew, and she loves him like she's a second mother to my son.
Because I feel like they're so close, girl. They're so close.
Yes.
Like they don't want to separate even now.
And you know, Lillian, that gives me so much peace knowing that my cousin that was like a sister is with him. You know, I feel like she's his second mother in heaven. Yeah.
I love that. And I'm glad that you came on today, because I got to tell you, you needed to hear that there's light behind you now, that the hardest part is gone now. There's light behind you. You need to smile the way he smiled. Now, if you look at everything that he just said, he said, this is your son?
Yes.
Is this your son? Because he says, tell my mom that she's smiling for me, and she's laughing for me, and she's eating for me, and she's doing things for me. Now, I don't know if you wanted to go to Florida. I don't know what the deal is here with
oh my God,
Florida.
Yes.
But he says, go, mom, go.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. We were planning a trip last week.
He's excited. He's
we were
happy.
planning a
He
trip.
says, yay! Oh my God! Is that who's this? Who's this? His sister?
My daughter.
This is his
My
sister.
daughter.
This is his sister.
Yes.
Oh my God! Your brother's with you all the time. And you've been drawing a lot. You've been drawing a lot.
She draws and she reads. She just read a book of grief 2 days ago.
Okay, I gotta tell you, when she's drawing, it's him. It's how he's helping her with her grief. The urge for her to draw and for her to be creative is his love and his heart with her. Encourage her to do that. Get her, whatever she asks for when it comes to drawing, because it's an expression that's helping her a lot right now. And I'm going to say to both of you guys that I leave his beautiful love with you. And he says, happy Easter. Today is not a cry day. Today is a happy day.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
We appreciate
very welcome.
it.
You're so
On
very
point.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you, Lillian.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Me too.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So we're going to keep going right now.
Thank you, Lillian.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm the one to be thankful. He's phenomenal. Have a good Easter. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to keep going. So I know that I have a mother here with me. And this mother, I feel that she definitely she's making me feel like she I want to say she's knitting. She's knitting. And I feel that she would have knitted something for all the new babies being born. So every time a child was going to be born, this mother, or someone that would have loved you like a mother would have knitted, I want to say booties is what I'm seeing. Can someone understand that you would have booties? And I feel like, honestly, this might be a grandmother, but loved you like a mother, because there's a love of a mother, but I want to place her as a grandmother, and you would still have the booties with you. Can someone understand that? But that would not be the only pair. I feel like she knitted things and she left them behind. I feel that she passed of cancer is what she's telling me. Who can understand this? All right, we're gonna keep going. No one, everybody's on mute, so you have to unmute if you want to talk to me, okay? Just so you know. So I definitely want to say that. Let me give more grandmother cancer. I feel with her that she would have, when she was knitting, she would have been on a rocking chair, okay? If you can take everything but the relationship, that's perfectly fine. I'll take that. I want to stay with her because she really, really, really enjoyed Easter. This was her holiday. You would have spent Easter with her in her home, and she would have baked a lamb cake, a lamb-shaped cake. That's specific. So we have specific things. Can anyone understand this?
I can take some of it.
Who, and can you say your name?
Gilles.
Hi, Gio. Okay, you can take some of it. Okay. So let me get another piece of evidence from her so that we can, right? So that we can make sure that I'm with you then. So would you understand the rocking chair with her?
Yes.
And would you understand that you have that rocking chair, or someone has that rocking chair, please?
I don't know.
No problem. You have homework now. Ask for the rocking chair. Because I want to talk about who has the rocking chair, right? And I want to say that, can you understand her making things for the children that were born?
That's the other grandmother. You're talking about two grandmothers, both of my grandmothers.
Okay, thank you very much. So one had the rocking chair and the other one knitted.
Yes, yes.
And specifically knitted for babies being born. Like she gave.
Yes.
She keeps talking
yes.
about that specific piece of information you would have to take. Beautiful. Yay! Okay, good. All right, they want to show off now. They're coming in on twos. All right, we're gonna do this. Let's keep going here. So I want to talk about the grandmother in the rocking chair. This grandmother in the rocking chair, she would have been a bit more observant, because when I'm with her, I feel like I'm observing everything that's happening, but I feel like there's a patience with me. You understand? A patience. I'm patient with the kids. I love family time. She loved to have family over. And I feel like she specifically is talking about the 3 children that she spent more time with. Would you understand that?
Yes.
I would have spent more time with these 3 children. They were my joy. I looked forward to the weekends to be with them. I look forward to them coming and staying. I look forward to hearing them laugh. The patient, like almost like she didn't care if you guys ran along and did whatever, as long as you followed instructions. And when it was time to calm down, you calm down. You understand?
Yes.
Very loving, very caring, not just with her grandchildren. I would say she was that way in life with everyone around her. I feel like she would have passive illness. You understand this?
Cancer.
Thank you. But even though I know that, I feel like she had other issues going on.
Yes.
Maybe she had so many issues going on, and these issues would have began 2 years before she passed. One
Yes.
after the other, after the other, after the other. And she's like, I pushed through, and I pushed through. And then my body just couldn't take it anymore. The cancer, I had nothing left. My mind was still present, but my physical body, it just could not take it anymore. But I fought and I fought and I fought. You understand? And
Yes.
I'm coming in to tell you to fight. Fight. Do not give up. Keep your chin up. You are, you're a strong woman, but lately you feel like, Jesus, who's there for me? I feel like you are looking for someone to lean on and to be vulnerable with sometimes, because most of the time you're strong and you hold everyone up the way that she did. She kept that strong energy until her physical body, she had no choice to give up. And she's saying to you, you still have the strength to keep going. You know what you have to do. Don't give up your dreams for other people's dreams. You understand that? And then I have this other grandmother that I want to be with, right? This other grandmother, the one that knitted. She was a bit more high energy than this other grandmother, I want to say. Would you understand that? The one that knitted?
It's actually reverse.
Reverse.
But
Okay.
yeah.
So the one in the rocking chair?
The one in the rocking chair was more high energy than the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, so that was for her. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much for that. Now I want to be with the other ones so I can give you the healing message and keep going. So give me a moment and let me just separate from her and bring her in. So I feel with this other grandmother that I want to say that I'm happy that there's things that I left behind, because that would have been very important for me. Now, when I'm talking about things being left behind, I want to talk about not only the things that I knitted that I left behind, but she was a very creative individual. That was the way that she actually calmed down and grounded herself. You understand that? I feel like that she liked to look out the window. She liked to just breathe fresh air. I feel like what I want to say about her is the simple little things in life.
Yeah.
She stopped to acknowledge and appreciate the simple little things in life. You understand that? Who's Marie? Can you understand the name Marie, please?
Yes.
Okay, how can you understand the name Marie? Because I want to talk about the name Marie, and I feel like it connects here.
The other grandmother, her daughter's her daughter's name is Marianne.
Okay.
And I believe that her middle name was Marie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Keep on. I feel like this grandmother's coming with a message for you. Keep tapping into your soul. Keep being creative. And I don't know if you're a medium. I don't know what it is that you're trying to unfold, but I feel it's energetic more than it is anything else. And I feel like this grandmother is saying, just like I always challenged myself, and even when things are hard, I like to learn it. Don't do it for me. Let me do it. I want you to keep going, and I want you to keep growing. You understand that? Mm-hmm. So she's saying you wanted an answer. So that's the answer. Keep going.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. So I'm going to leave that with you.
Thank you
so much for that. Thank you. Hey, they wanted to come in together. So you got double today, double messages. All right. Now I know that, let's see that I feel like this is a son that's coming to be with me. I feel like the son passed in his, I want to say 30s. I hear that it was in around his 30s, and I feel like he passed sudden and fast. This would have been very tragic, a very tragic passing. And I feel that his mother is here. Who can understand this, please? Again, there is a son here past late 20s, early 30s, I want to say, and he passed tragically in an accident. Anybody understand this? Okay. I feel with him that I want to say possible car accident because he's placing me in the car. And I feel that he's talking about a pin. So I want to talk about a pin in honor of him. Pins that were made or something was sent to be made to honor him in like a memorial or a releasing ceremony. Can anyone understand this? If I let go of the age, can anyone understand this? If I let go of the age, because I know that I have this information and I know it to be true because he's showing it to me. If I let go of the age and I say there's a younger male that passed in an accident, you guys would have done a memorial releasement for him, and he's talking about the significance of a pin for some reason, like the pins that you pin on your shirt. Can anyone understand that? Okay, all right. Let me keep going then. All right, baby, give me some more so that we can get to where we're going. All right, so again, I want to say he's definitely here for a family member. Let me focus on him. Taller, longer arms, longer legs. I keep wanting to talk about the name. I want to say the name Bob. Can someone understand the name Bob? Someone understand the name Bob, a younger soul that would have passed. Oh.
Oh, Lillian,
Yes.
this is Catherine. Our friends who were supposed to be on with us, hold on, sweetheart. They lost their nephew in
Okay.
his late 20s, and his name was Bo.
Okay. I like, oh no, please somebody take him. He's here trying so hard.
And they made like bracelets and keychains for him.
Okay, thank you. And would there been like the size of a pin, like some of the things on the bracelet, or was it his picture on it? Was his picture on it?
I think so.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna keep talking about him. So I appreciate the fact that you, because he really wants to get this message to them. Okay, I appreciate the fact that you're brave enough to come on and say, hey, it could be for someone that was supposed to be here, because they're grieving and they're grieving right now really bad. And I feel that it's very important that he brings in the good memories. This boy, he was smart. He was very intelligent. There's an intelligence with him. And I feel like I want to learn all the time and I want to challenge myself. I feel like I was very family oriented and I like to be with family. I feel that towards the end of my life, I was feeling good about where I was going. I feel with him that he would have been somebody that was feeling the best in his life, you know, like he was living life and he was moving towards where he felt that he had worked so hard to go. So did he, can you understand he was in the career path that he would have worked hard to be in?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm going to give that to you and I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to give you the healing message, okay? He's here to tell, especially his mom, that he's peaceful on the other side, that he's accepted that he's passed and that he is growing, and he wants her to know that he brings feathers to her. You understand? When she's finding coins and feathers, that's his soul coming to be with her. Okay, so have her contact me if she would like, to have her text me and tell me I'm the one that got the message from the gallery, and I'd be more than happy to give her a free 10-minute reading. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. All right, guys, let's keep going here. All right. Whew. So I want to now talk about a father that would have passed of a heart attack and would have also served in the military. And I feel that he would have left behind his military tags and a military jacket, because he's talking about items from the military. Who can understand this, please?
If no one else can take it, that could also be for me.
Yeah, me too, Lily.
Okay, so, all right. So you would understand having tags or a jacket. Is that correct, Tuti? And both of you guys understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
I can take this too, Lillian.
Okay. He's also talking about the tattoo. He wants to talk about someone getting a tattoo in honor of him.
Okay,
I
no,
thought about it.
They thought about it. Okay, so there was a mention that, okay, Jane. Okay, Jane, I definitely feel like I want to stay with you then. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, because I want to talk about the tattoo, you understand? And I want to talk about, I'm bringing up that tattoo because you would have known who, that it was him for sure. I feel with him that he was a hardworking man. I feel that routine would have been very important for him. I feel that when he passed, he's talking about the house that he worked really hard to leave behind. You understand? I feel with him, I keep hearing the name Robert. So can you understand the name Robert here? No? Okay, Robert, Bob. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to go back to that. Okay, that could be someone else. So we're not staying with this man. I feel that, would you understand his wife is also passed?
Yes.
Thank you. Because he says, I'm here with my wife. I'm not alone on the other side. We're together, you understand. And I feel with him that he liked to organize his things that he had. Like I feel he's placed me in the garage, and I want to be in the garage, and I want to place everything in. It's very organized. Okay, don't mix my I don't know, my nails with my hammers. That's what I feel. I want to say he was. Can you understand that?
Yes.
And I'm placing all my items so that I can find them, because that was his personality, to have everything organized. He also would have kept, even to not just his items, his tools, but I feel like with paperwork, he would have everything very organized. Can you understand that? And I feel like he would have had everything like in a suitcase or a briefcase. You understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. And he's like, yep, all my papers were organized. All my items and my tools were organized. When I left this, even though I left kind of quicker than I thought that I was going to leave, I felt good because all my hard work and being diligent to get things done and to almost be over analytical paid off.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yes.
was very over analytical. He overthought everything. Like, okay, let's think 6 months down the line. Let's think a year down the line. This is how he was. But he says it paid off, because when I left this airplane, I knew everything was organized and that everybody would know exactly what I wanted.
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel with him that he gives me the month of July as being important here. I want to talk about July. I feel it to be not for him, but I feel it to be for someone else that he wants to bring my awareness to. A family member, birthday.
He passed in July.
Ah, okay, thank you. So it's a significance for him. Okay, all right, thank you. He wants to say Happy Easter. He's talking about, this is interesting, tick tock, and I want to talk about it like a clock, tick tock, the sound of a clock. I feel like I'm in my home and there's a sound of a clock.
Not in many years, but they used to have a cuckoo clock that they had.
Beautiful, that's what I want to talk about. Okay, good. I do feel that to be important for him. Like he just wants to bring you to the memories of being together. Know that him and his wife are doing swell on the other side. And I feel like they're saying, have breakfast and in honor of us, and have some sunny side eggs in honor of me. Can you understand that?
Yes, I used to take them to breakfast all the time.
Oh, yeah. So excited. I feel great. I want to bring that memory. I want you guys to know that I love you. And they're happy about the babies being born. They're happy about the babies around you. They're happy about the babies being born. And they're saying, you should know that before the babies come to you guys, the souls are with us and we are meeting them before they come to be. So don't think for one moment that I didn't get to meet these beautiful little souls that are coming in. I met them before you guys did.
Nice.
Okay, I'll leave that with you. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
All right, so let's keep going here. Let's see. All right, I'm getting the name Joanne, but I want to talk about that name as someone that's on the other side, not someone that's living. I want to talk about Joanne that is past, okay? Joanne that is past. Can someone understand a Joanne that is past?
Yes.
I hear people are coming in today. So there's a Joanne that is past, and she said, just say my name. They'll know. Just say my name, they're gonna know. And I almost feel like they're having an Easter dinner all together on the other side right now. You understand?
Yes.
This woman would have been connected to the two people that came in right now as well, the man and the woman.
Different family.
Different side of the family. Thank you. But would you understand that they would have shared sometimes holidays together?
No.
No, feel it to be. Let me take that back in and see what I want to say. I definitely want to say then that they appreciated spending this holiday together. Okay, this specific holiday. These, I want to talk about Joanne. I want to talk about Easter. I want to talk about green bean casserole. I want to talk about 7-layer salad. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. And I want to put everything that I made every year was the same. Was the same. Everybody had a dish, everybody bought a dish, and I made my dishes, and that's what we had. You understand?
Yes.
I feel that this woman would have definitely been a very strong woman, because I feel like years before she passed, she was struggling with pain in her hands, pain in her hands, pain in her body, and it would have been very overwhelming, and that would have got worse and worse and worse and progressed very quickly for her. I feel like towards the end, I cannot communicate like I want to. And I feel so good that I was able to communicate today on my very favorite day to celebrate and say, I love you, happy Easter. Because that is I wasn't able to say, I love you. I was already so gone that I had no energy to express that, but my hand would have been held and my forehead would have been kissed and my hair would have been touched. And I knew that at that moment that it was okay for me to go, that it was okay for me to go, because I have a feeling with her that she would have wanted to wait for this last person to arrive before she took her last breath. You understand this?
Yes.
Okay. So know that she brings this as evidence to say, hey, look I made it on Easter, even though I'm detached from the physical body. I still made it on Easter to tell you guys I love you, and I'm joining you guys on this day. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. Okay, let's keep going and see what else I feel here. All right. I want to talk about an uncle. I always have these uncles because, again, I have commonalities with these type of situations. So again, they look at a reference library for a medium, right? I want to say that this uncle passed in his late 40s. I feel that this uncle would have been an uncle on dad's side. And I feel that he would have passed up alcoholism. I feel he had like cirrhosis from the liver, is what he's referencing to me. Can someone understand this, please? Uncle, cirrhosis, would have passed. Today they're giving me ages, which I never really go for because you can be right or wrong. But I want to talk about late 40s with this man. And this would have been a paternal grandfather. A paternal uncle, not grandfather. Okay. Let's keep going with him. I feel that in life he had a bright future. I feel that he would have strived to work really hard to be the best that he could be for those around him and those that he loved. I feel that life was good for him. I feel until his mid-20s, where I feel that he's expressing difficulty and depression at that time.
Maybe no Scotch
Can
tape.
anybody can understand this? So it would have been an uncle. If we take away the age, guys, can anyone understand an uncle that passed of alcoholism, cirrhosis of the liver, and would have suffered with depression?
I can take that, but he wasn't in his 40s.
Let's let go of the age. Today they're giving it to me. I really don't care to let go of the age. That's fine. If you could take everything else, brilliant.
Yes.
Okay. And you would understand that he definitely had a bright future until his mid-20s, where life started to change, because I feel like I'm struggling with my mind and there's some sort of depression or mental illness going on with him. Can you understand that?
Yes.
And I feel like I feel lost and detached. And I don't want to burden those around me. And I'm trying to live life, but I felt so sad and isolated that I began to drink, and it began to escalate quickly in my life.
Yep.
I feel that I feel the feeling that no, I just the struggle, and it's sad because I feel like he struggled to want to go back to who he was before his depression, and he just couldn't, and he just felt himself falling worse and worse into this depression and drinking more and more and not wanting to burden his family until he really became a hermit. You understand?
Yes.
And I feel like I'm a hermit and I feel like I'm by myself, but that's okay because I don't want to burden my family and I don't want them to see me getting worse. And I'm just not finding an out. I'm not finding strength to pull out of this in any way. I feel like I want to say that I had a sister that never judged me and loved me. Can you understand that?
Oh my God, yes. Which is my mom. That's your little. That's she's the little sister.
Okay, thank you. Because I feel like I'm coming in today to acknowledge her, you understand, because she needs to know how much I love her. She's still living, is that correct?
No.
She's passed as well?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let me sort this out. So he's acknowledging how she impacted his life, but she would be passed as well. Okay, thank you. Would you understand that you too are playing a role as your mother did for him with someone in life right now?
Yes.
Because I'm saying, why didn't mom come in and tell me that herself? And he's saying, well, I want to let her know how special she is to this person. And although she might not think this person is looking at all that she's doing to try to help them, that they really are. They're just trying to find a way out of the struggle that they're in. You understand? Just like your mother did with him.
Yes.
So I feel that as mom is coming in as well here, she wants to talk about a ring that you would that would have been gifted. You understand?
Yeah.
And she's saying, would you understand that you wear this ring that she would have loved and wore herself?
Yes.
And you would also understand that there is a significance with July. July is the month of the day today. But I talk about July. Can you understand this?
Trying to think because I got so
Birthday,
much.
anniversary date, or passing date, and it doesn't only have to be for them. It could be also for anybody that they want to bring my awareness to, that they love, grandchildren, children.
Yes.
Thank you. And I feel like, so the person that you're helping, that's a younger male?
Yes.
Because I have to tell you, there's a lot of love and a lot of support coming in for this younger male. This uncle specifically came in today to kind of help you see things from his point of view so that you kind of gain that view for the person that you're helping, because sometimes you feel like you're just wasting your time and you feel guilty about feeling that way. But he says it could be very exhausting, but know that you're impacting the soul and you're blessed for that, and that he will appreciate you just like he appreciated your mom. Your mom is coming in and telling you she loves you. Your mom is talking about the potato salad. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, potato salad. Okay, she's cutting up the eggs, girl, and she, I want some. It was good.
Oh my God, I had some last night. That's funny.
I love that. Okay, beautiful. So Connie, know that I'm gonna leave her love with you, your uncle's love with you, and you're not doing things in vain. Continue to help this soul. You won't regret it, and you will feel good about what you're doing, even though sometimes it just seems meaningless. It's truly really not.
Okay, thank you, Lily.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that. All right, guys, let's keep going here. Okay, I want to talk about Johnny. Johnny's on the other side. Johnny is on the other side. We have a Johnny that's on the other side. And Johnny feels to be with a grandmother on the other side. I feel when I'm talking about Johnny, Johnny feels to have been very expressive and very loud. But what is specific and unique? He's talking about, again, a tattoo. So I feel like I want to come to Johnny and I want to talk about the tattoo. I feel like perhaps he had tattoos. Can someone understand this? A Johnny is talking about a tattoo, and I want to come here. And I feel like he passed sudden and fast. Can someone understand this? Johnny, Johnny boy, loud, very loud. I'm not sure if he is a family member or not, but he definitely would have shared moments together with the family. Specific and unique. Would you understand having, can someone understand this at all so far?
I can understand some of it, but it's,
Can you understand the name Johnny?
there's someone who's significant to me whose name is John. His name was not John, though. It started with a J, but not John.
Hey Lillian, it's
Yes.
Carolyn. There's somebody on Facebook, on the Facebook post, Jane Myers, that she says her friend Johnny.
Okay, hold on one second. Oh, okay.
Jane Myers.
Jane Myers, my friend Johnny. Okay, all right. Give me a second. I'm paying attention now to the Facebook here. Jane Myers, would you understand Johnny, your friend Johnny is passed? And would you understand that your friend, thank you, Carolyn, I love you. And would you understand your friend Johnny, would you understand the tattoo that he's talking about? There's the significance of that. He's talking about, I just want to say he was very loud and very outgoing, very high energy. Yes. Yay! Woo-hoo. Okay, all right. So keep paying attention to this. Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna put my face bigger here for you so that you can see me better. Okay. I want to talk about. Can you understand the t-shirt? He's talking about the t-shirt. So I feel like he always wore t-shirts, and I don't know if he rolled them up here. He rolled them up in the arms, but he's talking about the black t-shirt. Almost want to talk about a picture that he wants to bring me to. Yes, he had tattoos and very high energy. Thank you very much for that. Would you understand the picture? Would I want to say a black t-shirt? And keeps talking about the rolled up t-shirts here. I almost want to say maybe he put his cigarettes here. Thank you. Happy Easter is. I want to almost want to talk about that he would have put his cigarettes here. He wants to talk about the rolled up, the portrait he gave me. Yay! Okay, cool. He's doing a good job. I feel he doesn't want to talk about how he passed. I'm like, tell me how you passed. He's like, it doesn't matter. I enjoyed life. I don't have a lot of regrets. Perhaps maybe just being too impulsive towards the end of my life. Because again, I feel like that impulsiveness leads to how he passed. Can you understand that? I just feel like it was fast and sudden when he left. I feel like he did not prepare to leave so fast and felt that there was a lot of things that were unresolved when he left this earth plane. Can you understand that? Jane. I'm paying attention to here. He was very impulsive and didn't care of himself and didn't take care of himself. Got it. Okay, thank you. Yes, that made total sense because I feel like I want to talk about that I'm, going fast towards the end of my life and I'm moving quickly and I feel like I'm not slowing down. Would he have passed in an accident, please? Would he have passed in an accident? Does that make sense? Because I feel like that a really big impact here. There was a really big impact. And then I feel that I'm gone. I feel like that I'm gone. But I feel like he had the most amazing, beautiful, piercing eyes. No, okay, no problem. So let me see what that is. I feel like he was impacted then in his life with changes in his life. Let me take that back. So if the impact wasn't of an accident, what are you trying to tell me? I was impacted by changes in my life that were not positive. Almost then, I want to say that something shifted and changed for him in a negative way, even before he passed, that he was struggling with. Can you understand this? Can you understand a struggle with him that he would have had even before his passing? Let me know, Jane, if you can take that. Let me know if you could take that. I hate the lag because then I feel like, but he is definitely, he was somebody that he was he did everything quickly and fast. And I feel like what he did for a living as well, that he would have worked really hard. He did struggle a lot with drugs. That was it. Wow, that was it. So the impact that I felt was that shift and that change and that struggle perhaps with drugs that became louder and louder, because I definitely feel what he's expressing to me is at that time when he started to struggle really bad with the drugs, it felt like he died. Even though he was still here, it felt to him like he died and that he was not the same again moving forward in life. He was not the same. I have to tell you, he's coming in with a tremendous amount of light, and I'm happy about that, because obviously that shows that as a soul he's done work on the other side to accept the things that he could not change and accept the things that he did change. Okay, so take his love today and his blessings and know that he's worked on himself and grown as a soul, and he's no longer struggling with his mind and this addiction that he would have struggled with, and he feels relief for that, although he misses everybody. So Jane, I'll leave that with you. And I thank you so much for joining today. And I'm so happy, Carolyn, I love you, for pointing that out, because I wasn't even paying attention. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more. And I'm excited. Let's see, who else do I have? I wanna talk about a daughter that's in the spirit side of life, that would have lost all of her hair through illness. And I feel that even though she was ill, she always made everyone smile and happy. Specifically because she liked to decorate either the handkerchief that she put on her head or make flowers that would go on the handkerchief when she lost her hair, which she would have left behind and someone still possesses. She's talking about the flowers and the colorful colors that she used, even though she would have been in a lot of pain. And I want to say she's talking about the chemo that she would have received. Can anybody take this? A younger female, feels like daughter, would have had cancer, because I want to talk about chemo, lost her hair, but she's talking about decorating or making handkerchiefs, or someone would have done this for her during this time. Can someone understand this in any way? Okay, let me keep going with her and see. My mom, she wants to talk about mom, okay? And I want to talk about leukemia is what I want to talk about with her. And she keeps showing me her beautiful bright eyes and how she even had lip gloss on and her nails painted. She was a healthy young girl, and then she became very ill and would have been ill the last 2 years of her life. Can anyone understand this for anybody. Can you understand it, or can you understand it for somebody that you know?
I can. If somebody else can't take this, it's for me.
You could understand somebody that you know that this would go to?
I work as a forensic medium, and she's a child who I worked with who passed.
Okay, beautiful.
So I
Thank
know
you.
her from the spirit realm.
Okay, thank you. Danielle, it's a younger girl, so wouldn't be that old, but thank you. So I do feel that I'm with you then, because it feels to be like a younger girl.
Yes.
But what's the deal? Because she's excited. She's lipstick and colorful clothes, and she's making the best out of the situation. And I feel like she would make everybody laugh when she was getting treatment. You understand? She was a joy to
Yes.
have. And she would have been in treatment for about 2 years, I feel, total before she passed. She would have made things and give it away in chemo. Like, she liked to help everybody else. She put her feelings aside. That's the way she coped with the pain, I feel, of, or in the fear of being sick and thinking of not being able to make it. You understand? She tried to give to everybody, and she definitely was somebody that loved school, had a perfect life. Life was perfect. Life was good for me. I like to dance. I like to color. I like to have fun. I like the hula hoop. She did everything. She's just a very bright soul. There was nothing she would say no to. You understand? I feel that when the time came for her to pass, she even looked beautiful at the moment that she passed, and people would have commented on that. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
She was like an earth angel in the way that when she lived life, when she was healthy, she always gave, shared, liked to help. There's a beautiful picture of her with her long hair. Can you understand that? Beautiful hair. She had beautiful, beautiful hair. Can you understand? I'm doing that. Can you understand that there is a significance for the month of May here?
Yes.
Okay. Because I want to talk about May because it's coming up, and I want to be happy. And I feel like I want to make a difference even after that I leave. So I feel almost things that she left behind that are still being honored.
Yes.
I almost want to say she's talking about something that is done every year in honor of her for those that were ill like her.
Mm-hmm.
Those also that she loved. Would you also understand, what is the bowl? What is the bowl on the head? Is there a bowl? Does she have bowls on?
How could she know that? I used to carry a bowl on my head when I was young, close to her age when she passed.
Oh, how beautiful. Because she keeps talking about that. Would you have a picture of yourself with that bow on your head?
Yes, there's a photograph that I recently posted on social media like that.
Thank you. So,
wow.
She keeps pointing out that picture, and I just feel so happy. And even though, she's saying I was sick, but I felt happy, and I feel like she's referencing and reminding you of that time in your life. Again, you got that message earlier to be creative. That's so funny. Be creative like you were, that little girl that had no fears, that little girl that just jumped in and brought joy to whatever she did. You're being reminded of this again. Okay. So know that she's smiling, she's peaceful, and she's with the animals on the other side. She's with the animals. She loved animals. She's with the animals. She's with the animals on the other side. So I'm going to leave that message with you. I'm going to say thank you for coming today. It was definitely meant for you to be here. And I'm going to say thank you for all the beautiful souls that came in today and all the souls that came in with their power. Because any opportunity that we have to bring in a message and to be a voice is a blessing. For those of you guys that came here and did not get a message, I hope your heart was touched by the messages that did come in. If anybody's interested in a reading, you can go to Lillian Medium. Today there's 20% off until the end of the day today for my readings. But if not, every Tuesday, every last Tuesday of the month, my advanced students, they do this. We do a gallery as a way of giving back. So be looking out for the invite the day before, the last Tuesday of the month. And I want to thank all the students that came and supported me and held space for me. And know that even though you might not see your loved ones, they're with you today. So do something in honor of them. Light them a candle, put a glass of water to enlighten them, dedicate it to them. Put a little bit of your food aside for them today. Just honor them today the way that I have. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Happy Easter, everyone. Bye for now.